Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here. Welcome back to the online career mode. Well, not quite. It's not going to actually be a game on my channel because I'm going to be playing Gingi of Chelsea. It's going to be on his channel, so I would suggest you guys go check that out. That video will be live right now. And so before we actually go into more detail about his team and everything, we're going to get into the actual goals he scored and the goals he conceded. Then obviously we'll talk about his strengths and weaknesses, and then he'll show you the team. And then obviously, as I said, go check it out on his channel. It's well, it's going to be an interesting game with a bit of luck.
Hello people of Prangell Gaming's channel. I'm here today to bring you a little bit of a scouting report on my team ahead of our match. So here you can see my team on the screen. We do have Hazard up front because I kind of just missed out strikers. I kind of just forgot about them, neglected the strikers, and then came back and just thought, oh, I've not got a single striker. So I went and got Hazard. He definitely can do the job up there. He showed in the last game, he got himself an assist, and he was a really good player for me. Moving on, we have a strong midfield of De Bruyne, Eriksen, Silva, and Fabregas, and Nemanja Matic. It's a very, very strong midfield. Probably the best part of this team, if I do say so myself. We do have De Bruyne, Eriksen, and Silva in the central attacking midfield roles, and they are just absolutely lethal. Not the fastest of players, none of them really that fast, but dribbling stats, passing stats, absolutely fantastic. And guys, we did actually have Ozil in that starting central attacking midfield role over Eriksen. However, Ozil got injured for 2 games, which is not what I wanted. So he's not going to be able to play in this game against Prangell. Gingiberri, hopefully I said that right. Not a clue if I did. Koscielny and Richie Delet, I know I said that wrong as well, but if you know one thing about me, it would be that my pronunciation is absolutely awful. But anyway, you can see we've got a back four of those guys. It's a pretty solid back four, not the highest rated, but a little bit of pace across the whole line basically is what I was going for there, and it works well. And in net we have Fraser Forster, who again I really like because he is a very tall goalkeeper, mainly the reason I went for him, and I just feel he performs very well in this game. You can see my backup goalkeeper is Green of Newport County, 50 rated. I bought him in a free transfer, so if Forster gets injured or suspended, it's pretty much lights out for me. But anyway guys, finishing off this bench we do have Christian Fuchs, Johnny Evans, Emre Can, Parfit Williams of West Ham I believe, Olusanya of, I can't remember what team he's from, he was on a free transfer, and then Ida of Swansea, who is a very, very strong and fast player, very, very good physically, not the best technical stats, but late time substitution, he's the man that I have. So now guys, moving on to my strengths and weaknesses. Strengths, I'm very good on the ball, I'd say, good at dribbling, good at passing, move the ball quite quickly, A passes, triangles, Barcelona style, if you will. I'd also say I'm pretty solid at defending too. Don't tend to dive in, but if I do get in a little bit of a panic, as soon as I miss one tackle, it basically has a domino effect, and everybody just goes down, and it could be very devastating. But guys, moving on to weaknesses is my tendency to try and play the game as if it is real life football, and not just abusing the game basically. I like to play it as if I'm playing real football, so that means if I never really go for over-the-top through balls, which I know is quite effective, maybe not so in this FIFA, but even still, you can just knock a ball over the top to Hazard. If I'm on slow defenders, he'll probably get there, but I never seem to do it. And another weakness I do have is a tendency to do a little bit of skill and a little bit of showboating every now and again, which in itself isn't too bad, a little bit of competition, but when it leads to doing a rainbow flick in your own half and getting beaten, conceding from it, it's definitely not the way forward. But anyway guys, I'm going to pass it straight back to Prangell now. Our game will be on my channel. Yes, it is on my channel, so if you are interested in seeing what Prangell does in his game, then you can come over to my channel, have a quick look, maybe drop a sub down while you're down there, not going to be against it, but yeah, I'll pass you straight back to Prangell.
Right, so you've literally just heard from Gingi there, so he just explained his team and his strengths and weaknesses, so this is just a little scout report so you guys kind of know how they'll play, how it'll be before we actually get into the game, which will be on his channel. So it'll be quite interesting. You guys have to go and watch that. This video will be uploaded when that video is live on his channel. Now, before we quickly end the episode, I want to show you the injuries, because there are a certain number of players that are actually injured. So, let's have a quick look here. Right, so the injuries don't actually affect this game too much. There is one big injury, but that's towards the end of the injury list. So, at the top, we've got John Terry of Tottenham. He's out for 2 games. That's obviously Ben Hicks's team. We've then got George Akure, the Manchester City defender, out for 3 games. That's Ollie Morey's player. That is a big hitter. He is a huge player and a heart of his defence. Then we have Adam Bogdan, again of Tottenham. This time, he's out for 3 games. Now, I spoke to Ben. He isn't too disappointed about his backup keeper being injured. Then the next player that's out injured is DeAndre Yedlin of West Ham. For 2 games he'll be injured for, and that is Snazzy's player. Now, the final injury is the one that kind of affects this game a lot, and that's Mesut Ozil of Chelsea, Gingiberri's player. He's out for 2 games. He has got players to cover in that position. I believe he said he was going to be using Christian Eriksen for that game. So, alright, so I've shown you all the injuries. Now, without further ado, I would seriously suggest you guys go and watch the video on Gingi's channel. It's live right now. I'll leave a link in the description for his channel. You should also go and subscribe to him, as he is the creator of this series. And obviously, I would suggest you subscribe to everyone, as then you can keep in touch with what's happening in this online career mode. So, like, comment, subscribe, and of course stay tuned for any more online career mode videos on my channel. Goodbye.